up, niggas? How about we ask them how their day is? How about we stop being conniving assholes?
I don't really give a fuck how their day has been, to be honest with you.
Guys, how was your day? Like, how was your week? Did you jerk off this week? Jerk off. Why are you drinking Prime?
Drink Prime.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
You guys want confidence. You want the key to confidence. So you want confidence. You ask yourself, how do I get confident? How do I become that confident person? The number one way and the only practical way to become confident is to have individuality. What separates you from Jack? There has to be this exponential leap of what separates you from Jack. What separates you from Jack?
Me from Jack.
Now, I kind of had it easy. I went to an all-white school. I'm black.
All right.
My name's Shaheem.
Yeah.
Nappy hair, athlete, yada yada. There has to be something that separates you from Jack. Don't wear the same exact clothes as Jack. Stop wearing the same exact clothes as everyone else. Why are you buying Air Forces? Buy whatever shoe you want. Be different than everyone else. Get a different haircut. Why is your haircut like that? Talk differently. You have to have individuality so people go, whoa, who the fuck is that guy? I go, women deserve less. Then girls go, whoa, should I suck his dick? Did I hear that correctly?
James, stop.
You have to be out of the ordinary. You gotta be out of the box. You gotta be like these YouTubers, these Twitch streamers, even the ones that are geeks, they still have individuality, so they have that confidence because they're different from the rest. They started something different than other people. They started that YouTube channel. They started that Twitch channel. They started to speak on camera. They started to say things that normal people won't say. You need to have individuality so you can have confidence. You can't be confident if there's a copy and paste person right next to you. So if you want to be confident, be different. Yeah.
And I'd argue you're already invisible. You're gonna be even more invisible if you're just like everybody else. Like if you're wearing Jordans, if you're at school, you're wearing skinny jeans, Jordans, you're listening to Youngboy, and you have the all right, my haircut or whatever. If you're that guy, there's always a guy better than you, so they're gonna just choose that guy, and he just listens to the same music as you. Go listen to fucking Nickelback or some bullshit, alright? Get a better haircut, shave your head, look like Khabib, wear some broken ass fucking shoes, hold strong opinions, and hold your ground every time. You're gonna get the most hate in the school, but I guarantee you, it's gonna set you apart from the rest. And if you can G up and you can just double down on everything that you have to say and everything that you have to do, everyone's gonna look at you in school and be like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I'd argue me and Jaheem, we weren't the most popular kids, but everyone knew who we were, and everyone I'd say, they had to respect us to a certain degree. Maybe our friend group, we all fuck around and everything, but everyone outside the friend group, they knew who the fuck we were. When we were walking down the street there, or down the hall, they were like, holy shit, that's Jaheem. Oh fuck, that's Ollie.
What do you do? So like, Ollie, what do I do if I'm short now? Like, you tell me to get this individuality. Now I'm short. I'm 5'5". What do I do, huh? I can't change this factor. The fuck do I do? I'm 5'5".
Listen, I always bring up this example. He may have been a simp, but Napoleon conquered. He was a fucking world conqueror. Napoleon, how tall was Napoleon? How tall was he?
5'6".
5'6"?
So he's 5'5".
He's 5'5". Napoleon, 5'5", conquered the world. He was a G. Alright, and you're over here, I'm 5'5", I'm gonna get no bitches. No. You're just not getting bitches because they can smell the jerking off sessions.
Smell the stench.
Yeah, it smells like that. Yeah, that stench.
All girls date short guys. It's all about the confidence. It comes back to the individuality. Are you confident? Are you secure with who you are? Do you know yourself? You get any chick. It doesn't matter.
My old boss, his girl was way taller than him. She was light skinned and she was bad.
Is your boss fat?
Yeah, old boss. They let him go after a while because he was too much of a G. Yeah, before my boss had a matrix attack on him, dude, his girl was like probably like our height, 5'10", 5'11". He was like 5'6", 5'7", and he was just a G. He was always walking around with his suit, his tie, always had his chest up. He didn't give a shit. Yeah. His girl came in to the shop one day. He had full authority over his chick because it was about the confidence. If you're one of those guys sitting at the lunch table and like maybe you say something that you want to say, right? But then it kind of fires back on you and a bitch is like, what did you just say that for? I want to report you to the principal's office. If you're one of the guys who cowered away like Prophet Muhammad and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. No, I take it back. If you start taking shit back, I don't respect you. But if you're like, yeah, you're a bitch. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, principal's? Okay. I'm gonna tell the principal she's a bitch too. You know?
Never, ever consider or associate or even bat an eye of the opinion of a female. Never care about the opinion of a female. They don't even know what the fuck they want to eat for lunch. They don't know what they want to eat. Like, what the fuck? They don't even know what they want to eat, and you're gonna really listen to her opinion. Her opinion really matters. You go to bed grumpy because you heard of her opinion. Do not ever listen to a fucking woman. Promise you will suffer. You will suffer.
Okay, yeah, you suffer. I wanted to get that real quick. Make sure if you listen to a woman's opinion, guys, you do suffer.
You ever listen to her and you go, she's a bitch. This bitch. What do you mean?
One of my exes. I was sitting at the end of the bed one night, and I'm just like thinking to myself, right? She's in the bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, she's in the bathroom. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. You know, I'm probably about to go home or some shit. I'm getting bored. She comes out of the bathroom. She's all freshened up and everything. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy that you're here." I just look up. I'm like, you know, I've been thinking. She's like, "What? What?" She probably thought I was gonna ask her to marry her or something. I'm like, "You're a bitch. You're a bitch." And then I fucked her and then I left. Don't be a sucker for love. If you're gonna end up getting a chick, right? And by all means, I understand all our first test drives, they all go to shit. Most first test drives, you know, the car breaks down, it's an old 06 or something, it's gonna have an engine light. Yeah. It is what it is. I'll give you leeway on that. But listen, if you get into a couple car accidents with your first car, you know, it's like, alright, fine. But then, alright, now we're gonna level up in life, right? We're gonna level up. Now you're getting an IS or maybe an Audi for your second car or something. Take care of it. You know, show it love, but also be a G. Have the windows down, music blasting, all that shit. Don't be a sucker for love, though. You can't be a sucker for the 06. You can't look at the 06 Toyota Camry and be like, man, I can't let it go. I really like it. Got me through high school and all that. Fuck you. What are you talking about? Don't be a sucker for love. I see all these guys, they get these chicks, and they just get pussy trapped. They get pussy trapped. Your girl's a 3, by the way. A 3 and you're getting pussy trapped?
10.
It's because the guys don't know how to think. Guys do not know how to think with logic. All it is emotion. Emotion, because they think emotion is right. And now we're starting to see this polarizing thing where women are getting more stoic and men are getting more emotional. It's bullshit. If you end up going by emotions with all your relationships, all your girlfriends are either gonna cheat on you, leave you, or tell you to get fucked. Not anyone. I don't care if you have $1 million. If you're fat, you can't hold any argument, you can't stand your ground when your girl says some shit, and you're a sucker for love, and you're a simp, and you just wanna go, hey baby, do you want anything for lunch? Yeah. Oh, you want a salad? Okay, do you want to, go fuck myself? Okay, but you want a water too, right? Okay, yeah, I want to make sure you're hydrated. If you're one of those guys, you deserve everything bad that happens to you. I don't give a fuck. Don't be a sucker for love.
I've noticed all of these guys, instead of worshiping God, they worship the woman. Babe, anything you want, I'll do anything for you. Anything. Notice how you do anything. You give her your whole life, your whole fucking bank account, and then you lose yourself. You suffer. You need to worship God. Get yourself a godly woman. To stop worshiping these women. You never please them. They can never be pleased. You guys are gonna suffer. You keep worshiping women, trying to please them, trying to cater to them, changing your lifestyle for them, going into her life, her hell. Worship God, and everything else will come. You already have everything you want, you need. You don't need these girls, girlfriends, cars, this, that. When you worship God, you get everything you want. Stop worshiping these women. It's so fucked up.
The devil's will is feminine. The devil comes and he looks like a 10 out of 10 escort supermodel, and you're like, oh, I really want to get that. And then soon enough, you get led to the grave.
I'll see a 10 out of 10. I say, oh, hey, whoa. I'll give up everything, spend all your money on her, stop hanging out with the boys. Stop going to basketball training that you've been doing every single week. You kind of diminish the time because you want to spend more time with her. Yep. I've seen it all. You worship the woman, and then notice how just everything just starts to decrease. Your physique decreases. You don't have confidence. You're not saying the same jokes that you had with the boys because it's too mean. Yep. Right? You lose yourself at the end of the day.
I was at work yesterday. I went down to a different shop. There's some girls. There's some guys at this shop. It was a new shop. I haven't been there, but I got transferred over there because I just need to work there for the day, right? There's a lot of downtime. I'm talking to everyone. I'm getting to know everyone. I'm like, hey man, what's your name, right? I kind of developed this like little group, and they're all polarizing to me. They're all talking to me. This is at work. I'm doing this shit at work, and I'm clearly already the leader. And one of the guys I'm talking to, right? Mm-hmm. We start getting into deep discussions of life and everything, and he's like, yeah, man, a while ago I tried to kill myself, and I stopped taking meds though, and I stopped seeing my psychiatrist, and I'm like, okay, you stopped taking your meds, you stopped seeing your psychiatrist. All of that stuff is good because you didn't need it in the first place, right? But let me ask you, man. Why did you kill yourself? Or why did you try to kill yourself? Why would you even consider that? And then he's like, well, you know, all this stuff in my life, man, like, there was just so many people that betrayed me and this, that, and the other, and I dealt with abuse and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, can I ask you a question? Was it that deep? We all kind of stopped. Everyone was kind of scared. Everyone was like,
said that?
Yeah. Everyone was kind of scared. Everyone was like, did he just ask that? I thought I was gonna go to HR or some shit. I was like, was it that deep? And he looked. He was a nice Asian dude. He was cool. He's hitting the gym and everything. He kind of looked down for a second. He's like, yeah, you're right. It wasn't that deep. Guys, let me explain something to you. You need to accept that you don't fucking matter as a man. You don't matter. But guess what? It doesn't matter that you don't matter. I can see my dad in a house fire, burned alive, a bunch of shit, the house blows up, everything goes to fuck, my life goes to shit, I'm broke, everything happens, PTSD, the whole 9 yards. There will never be a time so low in my life where I even consider killing myself. There should never be a time in your life it's so depressed and so down on yourself that you need antidepressants or a psychiatrist. I don't care who you are watching this video. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care what kind of fucking hell story that you have that the devil sent you through himself and just dropped you in this pit hole, this cesspit of fuck. I don't care what happened to you in your life, what kind of PTSD you have. Don't ever even consider suicide. No, and it's not a chemical imbalance in your brain. All these liberals talking about it. Well, it's a chemical imbalance, and you know, with the chemical imbalance on top of all this stuff, shut the fuck up. You got everything handed to you in your life. You have white parents. You're rich. I hear all these people. Well, it's a chemical imbalance. You're just a prick. Do anything else besides staying in your room idle like a little bitch.
Chemical imbalance. Chemical imbalance. Yeah, chemical imbalance. My ass. Notice how not a single. You cannot name a single kid in Africa with a fucking chemical imbalance. God made you in His image. He made you Joe Smith. He didn't make you Joe depressed, anxiety, ADHD, erectile dysfunction Smith. He named you Joe fucking Smith. What's up with all these labels? Seems like when life gets a little bit easier, us humans just find a way to just find more problems. I need more problems. Yeah. Not a single kid in Africa has depression, ADHD, all of this bullshit. None of that. God made you in His image. He made you a specific way. He didn't add these extra labels to your name on your birth certificate. You don't have depression. You don't have all these other things. You don't have it.
Emotion, if you ever think about it, emotion always blinds these fucks. Yeah. You take an anxious person. I'll even tell you myself, sometimes I can be an anxious person, but if you slap me in the face, am I anxious anymore? No, I just get angry. I just get pissed off. So you have to find that switch. There is that switch in your brain. It's not the whole deep thing where I'm different. No, you're just a narcissist. You don't have a chemical imbalance. You just think that you're special. Deep down, rooted in your fucking feminine, devilish ego. You just think that you're important enough to have all these issues and you're the main character of everyone else's story. No, listen, you're the main character of your story. You're always going to be the main character of your story. You don't matter until you matter. Shut the fuck up. You don't have a chemical imbalance. You need to go outside. No meds is going to help you. Every single person I ever talked to, oh yeah, I'm on meds. Is it working for you? Well, it kind of was, but now I think I need to up the dosage, and then they up the dosage, and then they lower the dosage, and then by the time you know it, they're fucking slitting their wrists. They're out on the street. They're doing a bunch of bullshit. You don't have a chemical imbalance. Get that out of your head. It's a bunch of liberal programming that has been sent to your brain. Education, all this BS. Listen to us. Don't listen to your teacher. You're a dumbass.
You know what? I'll be a little nice. Maybe they do. Maybe they do have depression. Maybe they do. You know what? Maybe you do. But you know what? Fuck it. I think I would have depression if I had Red Bull for breakfast, Doritos for lunch, and a vape for supper. No shit, I'd have fucking depression, dude. Change your environment. Environment is completely shit. You just put yourself in this depression pit. You put yourself in all these mental illness pits. You put yourself into them. Okay, let's say it's real, but you're putting yourself in this pit. Why are you having Red Bull for fucking breakfast? Did you not take a nutrition class in elementary school, middle school, or anything? What the fuck is going on? Some people say they have ADHD. I believe some people are born a little bit hyper, but you wouldn't have ADHD if I checked your time on your phone, if I took away 24 hours on TikTok, 24 hours on Instagram Reels, if your dad beat you the fuck up whenever you didn't do your fucking homework, then we'll talk about how much ADHD you have. Your environment was just shit. You just have a shit environment, so you just put yourself in this cesspit. At the end of the day, return to God. Worship God. Love God. Notice how people always take these antidepressant pills. Not a single person has been cured. Everyone's been cured when they come back to the Father.
Amen.
All right.
I got one more. There's a lot of fucked up people that I met the other day, actually. Okay, look. We can talk about me getting canceled. We can talk about Jaheim getting canceled. We can hate on the Jeets. We can do all this stuff, right? But at the end of the day, what I'm about to say is absolutely 100% fucking true.
Here we go.
Bisexual men, and I can't speak for women because I'm not a woman, but bisexual men, most of them, I'd say 99% of bisexual men are either just gay or actually straight.
They're just gay or actually straight?
Yeah. They're gay because if any bisexual man I've ever talked to, he's either sucked a dick,
yeah, that's gay,
and he's gay, and that's it.
That's gay.
You're gay.
That's gay.
Or he claims that he's bisexual, but his last 4 partners have all been women, and it's just this identity crisis of just a shithole. I'm like, dude, I was talking to this guy the other day. I'm like, he's wearing all this stuff. I'm like, are you gay? I'm like, are you gay? He was cool. I knew he would be cool with it, but I'm like, are you gay? He's like, well, I'm bisexual. And I'm like, okay, so you're gay. And he's like, no, I'm bisexual. I'm like, okay, well, are you with a guy right now? He's like, no, I'm with a girl. Okay, well, what about your other guy? Was your other ex? Was he a guy? No, she was a girl too. I'm like, so you're straight. You're straight with daddy issues. Go fix yourself. Why are you vaping? Get the fuck up. Go see some sunlight. He was pale as shit. They're just broken men. Most guys who have this like bisexual thing, I swear they learn it from somewhere. I don't know who they're watching. I don't know if they're watching Destiny. I don't know if they're watching some guy on YouTube who like makes bisexual like seeming cool or some shit. Bro, there's no such thing. There's no such. You're either gay as a man or you're straight. There's no bisexual, pansexual, asexual, whatever the fuck this is. You're just fucked up.
This mortal really is something else.